The back and forth between Sony and Disney over Spider-Man continue, and it seems like we have a different report every day. But today we have a little bit more of a solid report, as Sony has come out and briefly talked about their plans for the future of Spider-Man. How's it going, everybody? It's Warren, and I know everybody's getting really tired of this back and forth. We all just want a deal to be done. Most of the fandom wants Spider-Man to return to the MCU, but there are some people who would like him to stay at Sony. Some people think that if Spider-Man returns to the MCU and Venom follows him with Carnage, then Venom and Carnage will be played down a little bit to appeal to kids. But at the same time, the MCU won't really be the same without Spider-Man. And as of right now, nobody really knows what's going to happen. Disney once tried to buy Spider-Man back from Sony, but Sony demanded $10 billion for the rights to the character. Disney obviously declined, but now there are rumors going around that Disney made a different offer to purchase Spider-Man from Sony. Again, we're unsure as to what is going to happen, but as of right now, Sony is moving forward making their own Spider-Man films. Tom Holland still has Spider-Man movies left on his contract, and Sony plans to continue to make Spider-Man films. So I'll break down Sony's plan in this video. Quick reminder, if you'd like a chance to win an Xbox One or a PS4, be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like on this video. Also, if you'd like a chance to win a Nintendo Switch, be sure to follow me on Twitter and click the link in the description below. So again, as I stated in the beginning of the video, Sony's plans right now are to currently move forward with their own Spider-Man films. Tom Holland still has movies left on his contract, and he has already publicly stated that he will continue to play Spider-Man, and Sony's plans for Spider-Man are to put him in the VENOM-VERSE. Now, this doesn't come as that big of a surprise because we already knew that Sony actually wanted Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the very first Venom movie. We know that Tom Holland actually shot a cameo for the movie, but Disney and Marvel intervened and said they do not want him in that movie. The reason Marvel did not want Tom Holland's Spider-Man in Venom is because they didn't want people to think that Venom was a part of the MCU. And that makes perfect sense because at that point in time, and currently, Venom is not a part of the MCU. Sony still owns Venom, of course. But now, even though Marvel and Disney are still trying to work out a deal with Sony for Spider-Man in the MCU, Sony still plans to move forward making their own Spider-Man films and weaving him into the Venom-verse. And according to reports in the past, Sony wasn't exactly impressed with Kevin Feige's feedback on Venom, and they felt like he didn't really help much, and then Venom turned out to be a really big success. So now Sony feels like they don't really need Marvel and that they've learned all they can from them. So, the next Spider-Man films could be Spider-Man and Venom, and then Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage. We already know from the post-credit scene of Venom that Carnage is going to be making his way into the Venom-verse. And since Sony plans on introducing Spider-Man into the Venom-verse, it seems like we are going to get a Spider-Man and Venom against Carnage. As of right now, this is Sony's plans. If nothing changes, if Marvel and Disney don't make some sort of a deal with Sony for Spider-Man in the MCU, and if another company does not buy Sony, Sony plans to move forward with Spider-Man in their Venom-verse. So let me know what you all think about this. If Sony goes forward with their own Venom-verse and introduces Spider-Man into it, will you be excited? Or would you much rather have Spider-Man stay in the MCU? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and again, also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video so you can enter my Xbox One or PS4 giveaway. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.